Another beautiful day here in Kopangan. Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Daily market recap. Kopangan, Thailand. Like, subscribe. Let's see the charts. After yesterday's bull run, today, SPY and friends took some rest. As you can see, closed the day with a doji, nothing much, which means bulls and bears took some rest today. So if they take rest, market is resting, so we cannot decide where to go, but for now looks like the way is up. We have this orange trend line that helps us to identify the higher highs, higher lows, and now once again from resistance now becomes support. Next resistance for the SPY is new all-time highs. QQQ also almost on the zero today, and if you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos, you can clearly see the trend lines are traders' best friend for future price action. This trend line, we know it, we drew it few days back, and now once again proves itself as the resistance, as a good resistance for the higher highs. Qs also with a doji, some kind of a pullback, cool off, will be very healthy before the next leg up. 400 is the support, continuation to the upside, and we will meet 417. Dow Jones relative strength to the SPY and the Qs, a doji, but 0.43 to the upside. Continuation, bullish trend continuation on the Dow until proven otherwise. If you want to know where Dow is heading next, just ask Fibonacci. Fibonacci will let you know where price might be heading next. 370 is the support, below it 366, long continuation towards the 374 and then 381. And if you missed it, Dow Jones at all-time highs. IWM 2.8% to the upside. Look at this massive gap. This gap needs to get filled. It will get filled. More than 90% chance it will get filled. Maybe Friday before this week will end. This gap will get filled. Don't be surprised if it will happen. Long continuation above the 200. And if you saw previous videos in the past few weeks or so, we said that above 180, 200 will come very fast, will arrive very fast, and here we are at the 200. Once again resistance, long continuation above it towards the 210 and then 223. Bitcoin, nothing much, basically moving sideways. As you can see, 41,350 is the support, 44,500 resistance. Ethereum, same thing, basically moving sideways, grinding up slowly, but as long as this orange trend line is holding the higher lows since October of 2023, as you can see, holding the higher lows. Next resistance, 2400 to the upside, and then, in my opinion, 2750 will be next. Gold, also grinding up slowly towards this upper orange trend line. Oil, trying to bounce off this lower red support towards this higher red resistance, but support, resistance, inside this massive downtrend channel. So the way is south until proven otherwise. KRE, another day, another bullish statement, very strong statement from the bulls. They want to fill this gap at the 57, but now they also have a gap at the 51.26. So let me know, also broke up above an uptrend channel. Once bulls are breaking above an uptrend channel, bulls are here and bears are nowhere to be found. We will see some pullback, we will see retracement, cool off, but for now, look at this magic, the magic of Fibonacci. If you take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, look what Fibonacci gives us. Future support and resistance for price action. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know with the highest probability where price might be heading next, first check the Fibonacci Academy playlist. 26 videos on the technical side and the psychology behind trading. If you want to take your trading journey to the highest level with lifetime support and guidance from me and all Discord channels, lifetime access, and to really understand the in-depth candlestick analysis relationship with Fibonacci, how to work with Fibonacci, that will let you know future support resistance also with trend lines. Check the links in the description below. Choose your program, the one-on-one live program with me or the pre-recorded, both programs available in English or Hebrew. Choose your program, choose your language, take your financial freedom in your own hands. Natural gas continuing to the downside, nothing much. We have a gap over here that needs to get filled, and we have another gap over here. And if you look left, in the past of all futures, whether it's natural gas futures, oil futures, SPY, Qs futures, no gaps are open. SOXX, bullish sentiment, very bullish. Now 552 is the from resistance to support. Looks like SOXX is heading towards the 590. You also can take trend line that will show you where price might be heading next together with Fibonacci above 590. Don't be surprised that we will see bullish continuation towards the 650 area together with this yellow trend line. XLE trying to bounce, but as long as XLE is below the 85, I don't see any long on the XLE. In my opinion, only above 86 area, needs to a weekly close above it, and then 87, and then closing this gap and back to these highs at the 1993 highs. By the way, it would be much appreciated if you take 1 second, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and share with your friends. Bring friends, bring family. Let's grow this channel. Let's help each other and help others to become better traders. Believe it or not, most of the traders, why they fail? Because they don't know how to read candles. Believe it or not, 90-95% of all traders fail throughout their first year. Why? Not because they're lazy, not because they lack the commitment, not because of the strategy, not because of the psychology behind trading. Because more than 90-95% of all traders don't know how to read price action, aka candlestick analysis. And if you don't know how to read price action, you cannot trade. Simply as that. Apple is heading towards, Apple already new all-time highs, as you can see. Now where Apple is heading next, don't guess. You have trend lines. Fibonacci next will be the 207 area together with this yellow trend line. Meta 0.5% to the downside, 2 consecutive dojis. Meta is still in an uptrend. 327 is the support. Next resistance 342. Above it we will see 360 together with this purple resistance area. Tesla, welcome back. We appreciate you joining this bull run. Now finally broke 5th time is the charm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th time is a charm. 5 is a Fibonacci number. Now heading north towards the 262, 263 area together with this purple trend line. Not purple, orange trend line, sorry. It's orange, not purple. How do we know this trend line? It comes from the past as a resistance for the higher highs. So by natural things of price action, it also was here support area, resistance. So by natural things of price action, price will look for this orange trend line once again. Now this area 245 is the support. Google, nothing much. basically holding nicely above the 131, 132 area. We have a gap over here, needs to get filled, and then long continuation on Google, a weekly close above 135. AMD, bulls of AMD are resting. As you can see, two consecutive dojis, bulls of AMD are resting. 136 to the downside is the support. Below it, you have all the levels to the downside. Long continuation above 142 towards this orange trend line. Nvidia, 0.5% to the upside, grinding up slowly, slowly at this yellow trend line. Next resistance of Nvidia, 505. It was August highs. It was over here November highs. Now, let's see Nvidia going, retesting the 505. Can Nvidia close? Not this week, but maybe next week, before Christmas, above 505. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Amazon still struggling with the 150. 150, very tough resistance. During hours today, tried, but failed. So if you are looking to go long on Amazon, you need a weekly close, maybe more than a week, maybe 6, 7, 8 trading days above the 150, and then we can be sure with the highest probability that 150 will become from resistance to support, and then 166 to the upside. Shopify, 5% to the upside. Now try to break up and above this broadening formation. 78 is the resistance. We have a gap, and we know that we need to be careful with gaps, because gaps, most of them, more than 85-90% of all gaps are getting filled throughout time. But Shopify, bullish sentiment until proven otherwise. Above 78, we will see 82 is the next resistance. Netflix basically gave almost everything back from December 13. Today, gave back 464.80 support. Below it, this gap will get filled, and then 459 will get retested as support. Be careful on Netflix. We have a massive double top scenario of the 485. Be careful of this. You have bull run, retracement, pullback, cool off, call it whatever you want. Back to the same area, multi-top, double top, doesn't really matter. All this area, the 481, very tough resistance. Look over here, was resistance. What happened after? To the downside. Now, if bulls of Netflix will fail to close this week above 481 and touching this trend line, we have a massive double top scenario on Netflix. This gap will get filled, then retesting the 446 as support. Below it, we will see this gap getting filled. Always prepare for both sides, never be biased. And it doesn't matter the sentiment and the market. The sentiment in the market can change in 1 second. With a bit of a heart, in 1 second, the whole sentiment in the market can change. So always prepare for both sides. Look left, where price came from. What happened to price once it reaches a certain area of resistance? What happens to price once it reaches certain area of support? Look left, and then plan your strategy for both sides. Microsoft, 2.3% to the downside. Very weak. It's not relative weakness, it's just weakness on Microsoft. 365 support, 376 resistance. As you can see, Microsoft moving sideways in the past week or so. Below 365, we will meet this yellow trend line to the downside. We are still inside a massive broadening formation, and you have a slight lower broad information. So let's see where Microsoft is heading. For now, nothing much on Microsoft. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Until the next video, stay safe.